Hey, welcome everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Delta Week call. My name is John Bohannon. I am the Senior Manager of Sales Strategy at ASEA, and today I've got Lisa Chase with me. Lisa is one of our up-and-coming associates at ASEA, and she's been with us for just under a year, and she's already moving through the ranks, and she's having great success recruiting. In fact, she's one of our top U.S. recruiters. So today, I've asked Lisa to briefly tell us her ASEA story and what brought her to ASEA, and also to share some of her tips and techniques for how she's become so successful in recruiting so that you can use those in your own business. Lisa, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hey, John, thanks for having me. So a little bit about my ASEA story. Well, first of all, my main trade is I'm a physical therapist. So I love health and well-being, and I love helping others. So ASEA was a really nice fit for me. I didn't know it at the time, but Sally Diamond, who her and I worked together, she's an acupuncturist, massage therapist, and her and I traveled together on the professional women's tennis tour for quite a few years. And we lost touch. And all of a sudden I started getting these messages on Facebook from her saying, oh my God, you have to check out this product, this company called ASEA. So I kept getting these from her, and I was like, yeah, I'm busy, I'm kind of doing other things. And then she starts sharing stories on Facebook and starts showing me testimonies and photographs. And I thought, what is this stuff? So I called her and I spoke. She was actually at the airport, and she was traveling. I was traveling, which was kind of like it was when we were on the tour. And I said, just sign me up. I said, just get me whatever the product is that you think I need to try and send it over. I didn't really know much about the technology. I just trusted her, basically. So she sent it, and I started using it on myself. I started using the ASEA, I started using the Renew, and I immediately, with the Renew, I saw amazing things happening with my face. So I was like, wow, what is this? So then Sally and I started talking, and I started, using it actually on my clients. So with my clients, they come in with a multitude of issues. I'm always trying to help accelerate the healing process in my clients. And so I started using Renew on all of them. And I was like, wow, this is like, they would come back. I would give them a tube, and I say, oh, you need to try this, use this. And they'd come back and they were like, wow, what is this stuff? I can't believe it. How do I get more of it? So that's kind of how I got introduced to it, and I just continued to use it. For me, what I have found to be, successful is leading with the product, to me, and the amazing technology that we have access to. I think, that's a lot of power that we have to be able to share with other people. So I always come at it from that, because everything I do is to help somebody get well. I carry the product with me wherever I go. As an example, I was teaching a month ago, and I had my ASEA spray bottle, and I'm spraying it on my face, and people are always like, what is that? So it gives an opportunity to have a conversation. One of the girls got injured. She ripped her toenail off, and she was bleeding, and it was pretty gruesome. Of course, I had my ASEA right there, and so I gave it to her, and I said, I want you to soak your toe right now. And literally, within a very short time, the bleeding stopped, and it was getting much better. So looking for opportunities, I think if you carry the product with you, and whenever things come up, it allows you to say, hey, I'm using this product and this amazing technology. You want to try it. And I literally, I had a client come in today, and she had a burn on her arm. And I was like, I said, is that a burn? I said, does that hurt? And she said, yeah. And I said, can I use a little product on that? And I would just put the product on her and start using it. So with my clients, what I do is I buy the product, and I have it in my office. So anybody, even if they're not a clinician, I think could buy the product and sell it retail. I sell it once retail. After I sell it retail, I talk to the client and I educate them. So I think it's really important to educate, because when clients understand the power of what they have, then they want more of it, right? So I'm very, very fortunate to work with Justin, Nicole, and Sally. And so every week we have a standing call. So what I would encourage you is to get with your upline or do it yourself. Create a Zoom call and invite your clients. Some weeks we have no people that show up, and then Justin and I, or Sally or Nicole, we just chit chat, and they help to mentor me, and we make use of the time. But you have a set time, and you get clients, or you're the people that you're having to use the product, have them come and learn about the product. Because when they learn about it, then they want to continue to use it. So from that point, I then say to them, well, you can continue, because they're like, well, how much is this? And I was like, well, it's $50 a tube. However, if it's working for you, let's go ahead and just sign you up, and so you can have a wholesale account. And that way you can order whenever you want and as much as you want, and then you can have that at a discounted, rate. And so then clients, they like that, right? Because you're helping them with their health, and they're able to buy the product at a discounted, rate. So that's really what I do. I talk to people, I share the product. I'm passionate about the product because I know it works. And I like to educate them, because the more you educate them, and they see the results, you guys all know that, using ASEA, it works, right? It doesn't take long, typically, especially with the Renew, to see those changes. So I would definitely encourage you to, just, share the product, share your passion. And if you lead from your heart, I think you'll go very far.
Lisa, that's awesome stuff. Thank you so much. There's a ton of value in everything you just said. I think you've got a brilliant approach. It's easy to see why you're having a lot of success in your recruiting efforts. So thank you so much for joining me today on this call and for sharing your wisdom with us.
Well, thanks for having me. And I look forward to convention sometime soon, right? Next year in April.
Absolutely. And we've got we got a lot of fun stuff coming, and I just really appreciate you being part of the company and sharing your wisdom with us. And everybody, if you haven't opted in to Double the Difference yet, Lisa's taking advantage of that program. Tyler's offering some incredible coaching. And if you want to take part in that, all you have to do is send an email to doublethedifference@ASEAGlobal.com and say, I'm in. And then we're going to send you a Double the Difference bracelet to remind you, about what you're trying to do, and get you started in the program. Lisa, have you've participated in those coaching sessions already, haven't you?
I have. I've done one, and unfortunately I haven't been able to make the other ones because of the time. But I enjoyed the one that I was able to attend. It was great.
Brilliant. All right, Lisa. Hey, thanks again. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks.